So we can go. Levi,
Yes, sir.
you smell that?
I smell football.
You know what I smell?
Oh no, what do you smell?
I smell that oven preheating for the bake wagon. Baker
Shit,
Mayfield back.
I can't believe it.
Baker Mayfield is back, Levi. The Bucks are 2-0. They're undefeated. Never lost.
I'm more on the Mike Evans bandwagon.
See, Mike, he don't need a bandwagon. We all know what's up with him. We
Yeah.
know what's up with Mike. But the Baker wagon is back. The bake wagon is back. And we here. We are here. I realized, Levi, that rooting for Baker Mayfield is more fun than not rooting for Baker Mayfield.
It actually is.
Honestly, it's an adventure over here. And I'm back, bro. All it took was 2-0. That's all it took was 2-0, and I'm back.
Because he's back to being a true underdog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He's an underdog. His coach is for sure an underdog.
Oh yes,
This
yes,
is this is wheelhouse.
yes.
The chip market is going up right now. You know why? Because all the chips are on Baker's shoulders.
And it's crazy too. Well, I said defiantly that was going to be the worst team in the division.
Yes.
So proving me wrong.
We are here, man. Not the experts in our favorite time of the year, the most wonderful time of the year, man. Football season. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Baker Mayfield's back. The Saints. We got 2 Monday night games randomly, like an hour apart. Did you know that? It's a double
Yeah.
header.
What channels are they on?
Saints Panthers on ESPN and ESPN2, and Brown Steelers is on ABC and ESPN Plus.
Oh, okay. So ESPN's got both.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. Well, speaking of ESPN, they're back on Spectrum.
Oh, they work things out.
Yeah, I don't know when that happened because I'd quit going, to the ESPN channel on Spectrum and
Yeah, you just
it's
gave
been
up.
using
Yeah.
YouTube TV. But
Well,
yeah, today just
that's
noticed it.
good. That's good because I want you to know that I couldn't watch a single Monday Night Football game on ABC last year, and I still can't this year with Dish. Yeah,
You don't
no,
have ABC?
no. Them ABC broke up over a year
Just
ago.
ABC. How does that happen? I
I
thought
don't know.
it's either Disney or
Yeah,
not.
they broke up with ABC.
Hmm.
Yep. Over a year ago, still don't have ABC to this day, Levi. I haven't seen a Monday Night Football game on ESPN on a TV in 2 years.
Yeah, but they play them on regular ESPN channel though, too.
I don't.
The
I don't.
Manning cast.
I don't. Yeah, I'm.
It's just an excuse for you saying you haven't. That's why you haven't watched.
I'm not a big Mancast person.
I watch it. I
Sometimes,
tune. I go back and forth a little bit, but I mainly stay on the main broadcast.
sometimes I don't want hijinks. You know, I just want to watch the
Yeah,
game.
but
Oh,
sometimes I
also,
truly do want their opinion on things.
oh no, Levi, I just ran into a problem.
Oh, what's that?
I just realized that in week 3 there is there's another Monday night doubleheader in week 3 for some reason.
Ah.
But the problem is that it's the Eagles versus the Buccaneers.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The bake wagon has hit an unexpected bump.
Yeah. Little speed bump there.
Yeah, the oven is
Gonna have to
stopped.
put it on pause.
Suddenly the oven stopped preheating. That 225. We need to get to 400. It's at 220 right now. It's gonna hold off on that for a week or so.
I think you can still cheer for them to have a good. I don't see them beating y'all, so
I hope not.
just be like, hey, good performance, Bake. That's it.
Yeah. So Levi, what were your takeaways from a beautiful NFL Sunday? The Falcons got to win, a comeback win,
Yeah,
a rare comeback win for the Falcons. How about that?
Yeah, things are looking good. We're right on track for that 12-win season.
Big facts.
Desmond Ritter scares me a little bit, but still giving him some time to grow, develop. But yeah, I really have no complaints right now.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful place to be.
Mm-hmm. And Drake London, and it is that back and forth where either Drake London is going to eat or Kyle Pitts is going to eat, not both.
Yeah, Arthur Smith can't have two good players be good together at the same time, right? Two people that need to catch the ball that can't be good together.
Well, I mean, the third option is always is going to eat them. But thankfully, our third option is Matt Collins, and Matt Collins is a beast. He made a great catch.
Matt Collins? Mac Collins? Are you saying Matt Collins?
Mac Hollins.
He's a what?
He came from Las Vegas.
No, he came from the Eagles first, by the way.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was the Eagle. He was with the Eagles. He was with them on the Super Bowl, and then we were like, "Oh, you're not that good at football. You should leave."
I think. Well, he's gotten better.
Well, good for him, I guess.
I mean, he ate in Las Vegas. I think he was their leading receiver last year, besides Devontae Adams.
Somebody had to be, but good.
That's
Good,
true.
good for him. You know. Oh, he spent 2 years with the Dolphins as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's had time to develop.
Useless there too. Isn't that interesting? Okay, forgiveness is something we should all learn, and I'll embrace it one day.
I've forgiven him, so it's okay.
Forgive. He had hurt you. He never hurt you.
Yeah, no. He's done well for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Big Sunday, man. The Chargers. I've learned, Levi, that I have to leave Justin Herbert alone.
Oh yeah.
It's just the Chargers, man. It's just them, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Yeah.
It's their
I kind of thought the Herbert questioning was wild just because of the surrounding but I mean, hey, I've had some bad, question, call outs.
I mean, I'm just like the way the team people talk about him, like the stat people, the way they talk about him, it's like, okay, this must be the best quarterback ever in football. And now I watch him play, I'm like, this ain't that.
That's true.
Not that.
Yeah.
But now it's like he went for 305, 70, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, but who he's not better than?
Who?
Tua Tagovailoa.
I mean, I was gonna finish my just a hurt point. We could have got there. I know you wanted to get to a good Alabama quarterback. But nah, man, Herbert went for 305, 2 touchdowns, just to lose by 3 to the Tennessee Titans somehow. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Realize, like, you know what? This might be above him. This really might be above Justin Herbert. It might just be a Chargers thing.
Brandon Staley's not good.
Yeah, but you know what? No one's gonna be good with the Chargers. It's just not possible. Yeah. They're just cursed, and I'm gonna accept that for what it is.
Like, how far did they get with LT?
They made AFC championships. AFC championship too. Him and Phil Rivers made at least one AFC championship. I know for sure.
Yeah.
But like,
okay, they made it AFC. Okay. Yeah,
the Chargers are a franchise. One time, Levi, they had the #1 offense and #1 defense, and they missed the playoffs because their special teams was so bad. This is just a different level of curse going on out there, man.
Yeah,
it really is. So for now, I'm putting my Herbert's a fraud flag down. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it down in the dirt.
Yeah.
Further, because I don't know what to do with this. This is a lot. It's a lot going on over there. That's not good.
West Coast Falcons.
Yes, West Coast Falcons. Facts. Big facts. But yeah, man, Tua and the Dolphins. Tua's 5-0 against Bill Belichick, Levi. Granted, he showed up when Brady left, but whatever. What are facts in this situation?
Exactly.
Yeah. What'd you think about that game?
It was a good game. Yeah, man, like no, the Dolphins are legit. Tua is what we all, or what some of us knew Tua to be. Never questioned him, never doubted him. All he's got to do is just stay healthy, and he'll deliver to those weapons, and those weapons will, of course, do their thing. And that's just continuing to happen. Of course, there's some road blockage there in the games, but that's just what you're going to get with the Belichick defense. Overall, they pretty much picked it apart over the span of the 4 quarters. Of course, I'm more interested, since I know what Tua is. Of course, I kind of reflect more, or I pay more attention to Mac Jones. And watching Mac Jones and that Patriots offense is kind of frustrating, because they'll be stringing things along, and it looks like, it's a very strong system, and Mac is very good. And then they just have 2 or 3 drives where everything goes to complete crap. And that's what ends up like determining the ball games for them.
Yeah. I noticed this game and the Eagles game kind of had a similar blueprint, to where like they got down early and then realized, you know what? We're a professional football team. We're good at football.
And you know what?
And they figured it out in the middle of the game.
You know what he's good at? Well, like it seems like they thrive sort of. I don't want to compare it to Kirk Cousins because it's kind of different in my opinion, but it may just be the same. But Matt kind of thrives in the 2 minute drill, hurry up offense,
Mhm.
and where he's dictating more of what's going on. I don't know. He just seems more comfortable. That's what I got in that game from yesterday, and to mainly like that Philly game because he kind of got a groove there. But yeah, I mean, you know me. I mean, I'm a hold on hope, but I don't know. I can see the Patriots looking for another way next year if they don't start stringing long wins.
Yeah, I think overall, like Max is just a guy, and like there's a lot of quarterbacks that are just guys, so like it's okay, but like you can't be just a guy and not have the weapons that he has. They have the weapons.
Yeah, he's a guy who has to have the weapons.
Yeah. I don't
Because
think
I
he's like he's
mean,
not transcendent, and that's okay. It's not too many guys are transcendent.
yeah, but he's not. I truly believe he's not a bad quarterback, and he's very I mean, most of the time he's very accurate, and he's got a strong arm. But yeah, I mean, he can't. He's not dynamic. He's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's transcendent, like you said.
He's no Baker Mayfield. Um,
Sure.
Another game I had my eyes on. I wanted to watch the Ravens and the Bengals game. I want to see how this Ravens offense look with Todd Monken, Levi. I think I like that dude, man.
I know I haven't seen one play from that game. I've been meaning to, but the narrative around it has totally flipped from where people were questioning it after the first game, and then now
Yeah,
they're pretty convinced after the second.
yeah. He's I feel like Ron Clark made the point today on First Take. He was saying that Lamar didn't play in the preseason, so Monken didn't really have a chance to work with him that much in like actual on-field games. So
Yeah.
week one, it's like him trying to figure out what to work with. And I think week two, they incorporated some new things, and they all work pretty well. Lamar threw a bomb. He threw like a 50-yard bomb right to Zay Flowers. It was beautiful. Like in between two defenders, it was kind of crazy.
Oh, really?
Where they get Zay Flowers is nice too, by the way. That dude's nice. The only
Yeah,
place
he
with the
is.
Ravens, man, it's just gonna be another one of those years, bro, where those injuries just gonna catch up. They just cannot be. They're just not allowed to be healthy. They're just not allowed. We talked about J.K. Dobbins last week. I don't think Marlon. I think Marlon might have been out this week. Like they're just not allowed to have a healthy roster of players. It's just
Yeah,
not.
and no, they're not. And they don't have depth anyways to supplement those unhealthy players.
Exactly. But no, I really like how they look, man. Defensively, they're always gonna be good. It's the Ravens. But no, Gus Edwards was really good yesterday. Justice Hill had some big carries. They're getting contributions.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar is also not doing everything anymore. Like he's just allowed to be a quarterback, and
Mm.
that's good. That's like really, really good for them, I think. So I like what I saw from the Ravens, man. I'm like I said, I'm watching them. Obviously I got Kane's a big Ravens guy, so some eyes on him for that. Besides me being a Lamar stan, I got my
Mm-hmm.
for Kane, the homie. Shout out to Kane said. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Oh yeah,
man,
shut up, shut up.
for sure. But yeah, the Bengals, man. All right, so I know this is their thing, right? But at
Mm-hmm.
some point, as professionals, they has to catch up to you, right? We're gonna start off slow thing.
Yeah.
Like as
Well,
professionals,
and this might be the year
they
that
gotta
it does it.
that's what I'm wondering. Is this the year? And I'm like, they could probably still finish second in the AFC North because they're competing with the Browns and the Steelers. Like second is still viable, right? But in terms of like being a playoff threat, I feel like the chances of getting slimmer because this is a lot, man.
Yeah, is the protection still the main problem?
I'm not sure. A little bit, yes and no. Burrow re-aggravated his calf strain, so they're saying they don't know if they're gonna play him, and I wouldn't, considering the fact we just saw Aaron Rodgers. We saw an Achilles rupture. We've seen two Achilles tears this year. Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
and J.K. Dobbins. I'm not taking any risk with that. I'm sitting Burrow, but bro, they just don't look together, man. As a team, they just don't look like they're just fully locked in together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Dolphins always going to get points. There's talent everywhere, but they just don't look like it's all together right now. The chemistry looks lacking in terms of like on the field play. So I am a little concerned about them. At some point, this Zach Taylor thing. I keep wanting to say Zach Staley, and I don't know why. I don't know why Brandon Staley and Zach Taylor have become the same person in my brain, but they have at some point, and I don't know when that happened. So I always have to hesitate. to say Zach Taylor, not Zach Staley. I don't know what's happening there, but I keep having they merged in my
They're
brain.
pretty much the same.
I mean, they are right, but it's like, yo, that's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, I'm stopping myself. But yeah, one other game, Levi, that I noticed after taking over for the worst coaching job in football, Sean Payton is 0-2, just like Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
And I just want to continue to laugh at that permanently. I
Mm.
want to always laugh at that fact because he was talking so heavy,
He was.
so very heavy, and now you're 0, and I think that's great. Personally, I enjoy that. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
and
mean, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen. That's another thing. That's another team I haven't really seen a lick of are the Broncos. So it's been a quiet 0-2 on my side.
yeah, no, he's getting away with it because you know why? See, last year they were putting him on TV. They were excited about Russell Wilson. Now that they know he's not good and he's not on TV anymore, so it's quieter.
Yeah, there's no expectations.
Yeah, the thing Hackett had a lot of national TV games last year.
Yeah, there still wasn't even. I mean, there haven't even when Sean Payton got hired. It's not like there were high expectations from the media, anyways. It was more of can he fix it?
Right. Also, apparently according to Mike Killis, one of the Mike Kliss, I think he said that Sean Payton said about the play call operations. He said, "quote We've got to reduce the verbiage." But also, do you know what he said before he called it the worst coaching job last year?
What'd he say?
He said they couldn't get a play in.
Are they having the same problem?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
it wasn't all Hackett's fault, man.
Maybe it's radio frequencies, being in the Mile High City.
Yeah,
altitude.
For sure.
Yeah.
I see Cowboys fans getting real excited, Levi. And I was gonna say y'all are pathetic. Shut up. Anyway, we can walk that. Next, college, Levi. Let's go to college, bro.
Yes, sir.
The weekend where the primetime game took place at 10 p.m. on some Pac-12 After Dark energy. I don't know what that was about. With Colorado State. I didn't get a chance to watch this game. I followed it. I was asleep. I was on some real. I was on Levi on vacation. I was going to bed at like 10 o'clock, bro. I was out at like 9 o'clock. I was not up late at all.
Oh yeah.
I was really asleep. It was over with. So my Thursday, right? I flew to Miami Thursday, right? Here's the thing though. I worked Wednesday into Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Overnight. Everybody here knows I do overnights. So I got off at 6 a.m., right? I had a nail in my tire.
Dang.
So I had to get that fit. I obviously had to get that plugged in the morning. I didn't really have time to do it myself. So like, my bad. I'll go to this local spot when I wake up. So I didn't go to sleep. I just stayed up, right? Like 7:30. I'm just gonna go over there when they open up or whatever. I got over there about 8. Cause I packed everything else. I was gonna take everything just in case. I got over there like 8 o'clock. Told them it was up. They're like, all right, like 45 minutes or like that, right? Had to be there. My flight was left at 1. So I need to be at the airport at 11:15, obviously. 11:15, get there 2 hours early at like Hartsville Jackson Big Airport. You want to get there on time. Don't want to be fighting for your flight. So like I had everything in my car. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to go from here. So I had to go get my tire taken care of before I left, obviously. So I had to get that taken care of. I didn't want to come back and have to deal with that. Got my tire taken care of. That didn't have to get done until about 10-ish. It's an hour to College Park. So I just left straight from here to College Park. Went through the airport, got on my flight. Hadn't been asleep yet. Didn't go sleep any of this time. I've not been asleep, Levi. Get to Miami about the flight. Oh, get on the runway. About to fly out, right? Flight was supposed to land at 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Rainstorm. I don't know, rain kind of crazy here Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
It started raining right when we were on the runway, like on the plane on the runway.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it's like, hey, so yeah, we're delayed. Gonna be delayed for a little bit. Probably like a 30-minute delay, 34-minute delay. I'm fine with that personally because like, don't fly me and kill me.
Yeah.
Do whatever you gotta do, bro. I don't want to die on this plane. So, I'm good with plane delays, cool, whatever, bro. But I just haven't been asleep. I just haven't had rest. So I land in Miami. You know what I'm saying? The flight takes off. I probably get in Miami about 5, maybe 5:30. Get out of the airport about close to 6. We're pushing 24-hour territory at this point. Because I woke up about 8 the night before. We're approaching 24-hour territory. I don't think I fell asleep till about 9 that night, and it was over. So the 9 became my sleep time every day for the week. I was asleep at 9 every day.
Oh wow! So you didn't even watch a lick of the game then?
No, not a single
Ah.
second. Colorado. It was I didn't see not 1 second of that game. Yeah, bro. So yeah,
I
I
watched
picked
every
up the
second of it.
You did. Was it thrilling? You enthralled?
Oh yeah, it was a thriller. It was a thriller, and it was so much of a thriller that I ended up catching myself. I started rooting for Colorado State just because I wanted to see
Oh
the
my
chaos.
goodness.
I wanted to see the chaos.
They were 24 they were 24-point underdogs, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's my question, Levi. Did Colorado State play up or did Colorado play down? That's it.
Uh, so I think it's a mix of both. My analysis this morning was that Colorado State has some dudes, and so they were the type of dudes like I wasn't expecting Colorado State to have. And I need to look at the average height on their defense because, bro, those linebackers and those all those defensive linemen, bro, they were at least 6'4", 6'5". Like they had some big boys. And
Yeah.
anyways, and they debuted their starting quarterback. This was their first time the quarterback they put in was starting for them. And I wish he was at Alabama. He's got an arm on him. And but I think so Colorado State has some dudes, has some talent, some guys who are going to play on Sundays. And Colorado maybe overperformed in these first two games, and they finally met a roadblock. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret it. I don't think Colorado's as good as I thought they were. It mixed in with it.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is Titus was right. That's what I'm hearing somehow. I got there somehow. I think it's because I'm like, let's wait. Let's hold off on them a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think they can still beat. I don't think they will. I think they can beat Oregon. I don't see them beating USC. But
see, you know what's funny? I might reverse that.
Oh, really?
Because of the fact that USC I don't think they play defense. And I think
yeah, but I don't know if that Colorado defense can stop the USC offense. It's the same thing with Oregon.
Yeah.
Is that I don't know if that Oregon offense can be stopped by the Colorado defense.
Right. But Dan Lanning, he coached defense, so he might have a plan.
Yeah, that's true.
He might have a plan for that. Lincoln Riley's won that game like I don't know.
Yeah,
they can play defense if they want. I don't care. I'm here to score points. Me and Caleb are here to put up numbers on the board, buddy. Keep up.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, I'm interested in those. Actually, it's about to get real. I mean, there should be no realistic expectations on those games. Like we should all know the truth. Like, look, they're probably not going to win. Yeah, Oregon's favored by 21 over Colorado. So the people know. The people know that game's on ABC, which means they won't be able to watch it. That's great.
What time is it at?
3:30.
Oh,
3:30 start.
the early game over there.
Yeah, good. Right. A good college football start time. But yeah, Alabama Levi. Let's discuss this.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Milroe was benched, and then his backup was benched.
Mm-hmm.
And now the backup to the backup is also benched, and Jalen Milroe is back.
Yes.
What led us down this path, Levi?
You want to give your theory first because they got a few of them.
Yes. So my theory, Levi. I have two theories. Okay. Number one, I don't know if I told you people. I don't believe they fully for them to go away from Milroe so fast makes you think they didn't fully trust Milroe going into the season. That's my first theory, right? But my second theory that I come up with is also on some. You know what? Nick Saban is old and probably tired of people thinking they know better than him. So he might have benched Milroe to show him that these backups aren't good enough and to shut people up about him. That's my other theory.
So that theory is part of one of my theories.
Okay.
And it wasn't only just the fans, but it was to Tommy Rees. Behind closed doors, Tommy Rees is like, hey, let me put Tyler Buckner in at trash QB that he brought with him. That garbage bag he brought. It wasn't Louis. He brought a garbage bag with him from Notre Dame. And do what?
Wasn't the Deion Sanders bag at all, huh?
Exactly, it wasn't. And so let him play. It was disastrous, like we all expected. And then Ty Simpson came in, which I mean, Ty Simpson did all right, but of course he got like sacked like 5 or 6 times. And they were pretty much all from the backside or blind side from Caden Proctor over there. He couldn't stop Day Evans. And so I think it was like, hey, fine then. shut up. I'll put these guys in, see how they do. That's one theory. And then another theory is that I think so the other theory is that I think they really wanted to see a true test for the offensive line as well, and a true test for the offense without Milrow. Because look, I mean, against USF, yeah, we would have won that game by more with Milrow, but it would have been, with him running it. We all know Milrow can run it. And so it's more of, all right, well, what do we do with a more of a pocket style guy who is a better passer? Because I fully believe Ty Simpson is a better passer. He's got better mechanics than Milrow, but he can't make plays happen like Milrow can, which is much needed right now. And so I think it was kind of like that. We don't want Milrow to be the scapegoat. We want to see how this offense works, with these two guys in against a USF defense that isn't one of these SEC defenses we're going to be playing. So, so it was kind of a litmus test. That's one of my theories as well.
Okay, yeah, I see that, because like it's one of those things where, because we talk about, I mean, we know if you have a bad offensive line, which Alabama seems to have a bad offensive line. I don't think I'm out of pocket saying that, right? Offensive line seems to be bad. Okay, you're not in your head. I'll tell people you're not in your head. But
yeah, we're a terrible pass blocking. Yeah.
And like that obviously having a mobile quarterback hides that. So the people need, especially a quarterback who might be the fast quarterback in college football, maybe Milrose, he's fat, he's just too fast. He might be the fast quarterback in the game right now.
Yeah.
So like you said, having somebody that can't move, like, okay, go watch what happens with the statue. Go see what happens when you have a statue back there. See how that goes for you. So it's like one of those things, and you want to see, like, because the offense is going to be made through off schedule plays when you have a bad O line. It's going to be off schedule stuff. It's not going to be the traditional. This is the play. This is how it's going to work. It's going to be off broken plays. So I think
a lot of them. And athleticism. Part of it, and another thing I felt about too, and as part of that theory of the litmus test, was there were some plays, and when you have an offensive line like it looks like we have, and especially with a lot of inexperience on that left side, which is our main problem, when Milrow in like against Texas, some of those sacks were on Milrow, and that was just because he actually stepped into a sack, or he had zigzagged so much. It is hard for offensive line to be able to hold their guy when your quarterback's zigging around, and yeah, because you can't hold on to them. You got to block them where they're at.
That's why mobile quarterbacks like always the most sacked most of the time, because they're hanging out a lot, trying to, because they know they can make a play, so they want to make a play, but sometimes they don't make a play.
Yeah, exactly. So that also hurts you in a sense. So I think that just goes along with the litmus test. They wanted to say, okay, well, maybe did part of the offensive line troubles we had against Texas was because, Milrow was moving around too much, and, we need somebody to sit back there. So, yeah, I think that's just another fold into my theory of the litmus test.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Well, who does Alabama play this week? Who's next?
Ole Miss.
Oh, God. Oh, this is the year Kiffin wants it too.
Yeah, and if you read the message boards on Alabama, a lot of Alabama fans are convinced. When they first saw the quote by Kiffin that they think T-Rob's calling the plays, Bama fans were like, "Don't buy into this. This is just one of those Lane Kiffin things." Blah blah blah. And then they got addressed this morning again, and he was like, "Look, I'm really not trying to start anything." He was like, "I've got sources, and we read, we have the play sheets and the broadcast, all that. We can match like the differences or whatever." So, yeah, he may be playing mind games, but I'm actually hoping more that he is right and T-Rob is taking over, because that tells me that, yeah, Saban was not pleased with the Texas game or with, Kevin Steele's calls. And so there's Saban making a change right there.
Kevin Steele is like the Mike Bobo of defensive coordinators.
He is.
Because he always shows up with a job, and I'm always like, why?
Yeah. And I think, I think Kevin Steele is more, and this sounds ridiculous because the guy is old as dirt, so you wouldn't think he'd be relatable, and it's maybe not even a relatable sense. But I mean, I have heard in the past, and including these Alabama players, they like Kevin Steele. He's more of a rah guy. He's that old tough.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're looking for a guy, in the weight room or on the practice field to really instill that toughness mentality, then Kevin Steele, but don't give him play calling duties.
Hey, do you know Kevin Steele's record as a head coach at Baylor University?
No, it's probably terrible.
9-36.
Wow.
You know his Big 12 record in that time?
What was that?
1-31.
That's crazy.
That's so bad. I didn't know that. That's so bad.
What years?
1999 to 2001.
That explains it.
Yeah. 1-36, my guy. Uno.
And
36. See, we should have known about Kevin Steele when he got fired from Mario Cristobal, because he can't coach either. But we'll get there one day.
Well,
about that.
Yeah.
No one.
I mean, Kevin Steele was culprit day one after that Alabama loss in the opening game or whatever a couple of years ago. Kevin Steele was already public enemy number one for Miami fans after that, because they had talent on that line and they couldn't do anything with it.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. So Levi, is week 4 and we have to update this. Is Texas still back or are they not back?
Yeah, struggling against Wyoming there. Hangover game?
Could be. This could for sure be a case of we were spending all our time waiting to beat Alabama, and now we've done that, and you want us to play more football games.
Yeah.
They wanted that one bad. They wanted that real bad.
I think that was the goal at the beginning of the season. It wasn't even to win the Big 12 or anything. It was to beat Alabama.
Levi, 3:30 is fake stacked next week, buddy. It's fake stacked.
Is Alabama Ole Miss is 3:30, isn't it?
Alabama Ole Miss is 3:30, the CBS Classic. Good old CBS Sunday game. It's 800 commercials, 2 minutes of football.
Yep.
Love it here. It just means more. It just SEC. It just means more commercials.
Exactly, because they know everybody in the South's watching.
Yeah. Then on Fox, we got UCLA and Utah at 3:30 as well. And also, of course, Oregon and Colorado, which might be over by halftime, but it'll be exciting until then.
Yeah.
And we got we got Clemson, Florida State at 12. Wow, this is a good week. This is a big week. 12? Clemson, Florida State. Man, I haven't seen a Clemson, Florida State game with Clemson being the unranked team in so long. That's new.
Yeah, that is new.
Wow. And we got Ohio State, Notre Dame that night.
Oh yeah, that's a big game.
What a week! See, this is the college football week that I'm here for. I'm excited. I'm here for this college football week. I'm a fake trying to get off work. This is my kind of week right here.
Yeah, I think Notre Dame might do it.
They might be real. Notre Dame might be back.
Yeah.
I'm happy for the coach's name. I forgot. Marcus Freeman. I want to say Marcus Peters. There's too many people with similar names. Just throwing me off. I'm happy for Marcus Freeman, man, because last year I ain't gonna lie, it was looking bad. I was like, this is gonna work.
Yeah.
It was looking bad early last year. So the fact he had he refreshed things and got his guys right. I'm happy about that. So
I think it's mainly due to this is me without really watching them that much, but Sam Hartman.
Having a quarterback.
Yeah. Who has his transfer from Wake Forest.
Who has his rib on his neck.
Yeah. That guy.
Strange. That's so strange.
Yeah.
That's an undraftable player, right? I wouldn't draft a player that had that.
Dude, don't you know coaches, they like that.
Oh, he's a Dan Quinn guy. I mean, not a Dan Quinn.
Dan Campbell guy.
Thank you. What's happening to me right now? Why am I'm having name problems. I gotta start eating Alpha Brain.
Yeah, dude, take that on it. Alpha. I got a couple of bottles if you want some.
Okay, I gotta.
Somehow I mysteriously ended up with like 4 bottles of Alpha Brain.
I gotta do something.
And I didn't order them. Yeah.
Oh, they showed up.
Yeah.
Let me find out.
I think my mom had ordered them or something, and then
let me find out you keep using different emails for samples.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it. But nah, man. This is a good week. I'm excited for this week, man. College football's lit this week. Ohio State Notre Dame again. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Um,
I don't know if we're going to win this week either for
I
Alabama.
don't know.
I just want to throw that out there. I will not be
Two losses,
surprised if
two
we
Alabama
win.
losses before like week 10 is a lot. That's I haven't seen that in ages.
Yeah, one of our guys, one of our O linemen, Tyler Booker, he's got a NIL deal with like one of the radio stations in Birmingham. So he does a spot every Tuesday or Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday. Because this morning apparently he said there was a players only meeting.
I did hear about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he feels like everybody got what they needed to off their chest, and they're on the same page. But I feel like I've heard that before.
Players only
Past
meeting.
couple of years,
Players
so
only meeting.
I'm not buying much into it.
A players only meeting is never a good sign. I don't think.
But all right,
Once it becomes public,
I will say
players only meeting. It's like
yeah, I hope it is true. I hope they did get some things off their chest because I did have this fear where, bro, this freshman class. I mean, I knew what they were posting on Twitter. Like I knew what they were doing, like what the message was going into this year from this freshman class. Because I mean, they recruited each other and all that, but I was like, man, they're coming in here with high expectations year one. And I wonder how that's going to unfold in the locker room. And, because that might be a weird mesh with some of the guys who are in there now and with those freshmen hit roadblocks or maybe don't get the start or get the playing time that they're thinking they might earn. How's that going to flip everything? So I did have that little bit of worry.
And now so the freshman came in with like what kind of mentality they have? Like a weird there's like a we're here to take over type thing.
Yeah, it was like we're bringing old school Bama back pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, that was the big thing. So yeah, and some of those freshmen are getting like Tim Smith is one of the defensive linemen who's getting like starting playing time, and then Caleb Downs, the safety. And then there's some guys like filtering through in linebacker and defensive lineman, but a lot of those guys were the same position too. So that's where it's getting interesting. Like we had 4 or 5 like hybrid linebacker DNs like signed with us, things like that. So
yeah. Well, man, I mean, losing Lane Kiffin won't be a good time. He's been waiting for this moment. He's been waiting. Which is why I still believe that no matter how bad a season is, I believe Nick Saban's hatred for Lane Kiffin runs so deep, he won't let it happen. Like, he won't at all costs. Like, he might go out like Bear Bryant or like old dude in Friday Night Lights. You remember Friday Night Lights, the show?
Yeah.
When dude was running for the touchdown, the coach just tackled him.
Oh, yeah.
Saban will go out like that. I think Saban will go out like that. Like, Saban's not losing to Lane Kiffin. He don't care what he got to do. He's not letting it happen.
Yeah, probably not.
I fully believe we'll see DB Saban come back and just moss an interception for no reason.
Yeah, we'll see Saban getting under center, taking some snaps.
He's not having this. He's not having this Lane Kiffin thing. He don't care what's going on. I think everybody on notice. I don't care what happens the rest of the season, but we're not doing losing Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He I don't think he's accepting that at all. Like, he will choke somebody with one of his little Debbie cakes if they lose Lane Kiffin. Like, to death. I'm talking to death with an oatmeal pie, choked. Like, nah, he ain't having that. He's not having that.
Maybe the case.
Yeah. So I just want to put some faith. I just want to put you some faith, bro. You some belief. When you don't believe, I believe.
I appreciate that.
Always, bro. That's what brotherhood is all about, man.
It is. I'm there for you with the Eagles at times of your need, and
yes,
you're stepping up for me here, and I appreciate it.
Always, bro. Always. But yeah, Monday night games. So you got, man? Browns Steelers.
Browns.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Does Deshaun Watson look like a good quarterback tonight, or will he still look trash?
I think it will look fine. I don't know. You never know with the Steelers.
That's a fact. Saints
I know that offense is trash though. The Steelers' offense is.
Ooh, Kenny Pickett, man.
Yeah, bad, not good. I think we kind of all knew that though.
Those hands were. He has such small hands. I didn't know it.
He
I didn't
does.
believe in the small hands.
Always
I
got to
didn't
wear
believe in
the
the small hands things.
gloves.
I saw his hands. I'm like, no, these are small hands.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Saints Panthers, your division.
Saints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that.
Derek Carr might be back.
He might be back. He might be back till he gets to the red zone. Then he's Derek Carr.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Saints, and I'm gonna go Steelers in a win that doesn't make sense because Mike Tomlin's got to get the 9 wins somehow.
Yeah.
And it starts with a weird win against the Browns. That's how it begins.
Yep.
Journey to 9 wins begins with the Browns.
I totally will not be surprised if that happens.
It's gonna be a weird game.
Yeah.
A weird game, and he's gonna say they didn't blink in the face of adversity because like they recovered a fumble for a safety that went over Deshaun Watson's head or something crazy happens, and that's what's gonna happen. That's just the destiny. Such is destiny of the Mike Tomlin bad team experience.
It is.
Yeah. I think we're good. You got anything else you need to add, bro? We good?
Nah, that's it, man. That's it.
Is there? Glad we got this done, man. On my one free day before I go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Restart my life again.
Have fun going back to reality.
Thank you. But catch us here. Catch us on Kane Said on BTV. Spectrum, Roku, all of that.
On Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays, yeah. You catch the podcast too. Catch us on the YouTubes everywhere, bro.
Yep.
Thank y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. Yeah.
Peace.